Welcome back to Captain of Industry episode 13, where last time we built this wonderful advanced diesel plant. It's also running now, but we are still struggling to have enough diesel. It's slowly getting up, I think. We are getting some power out of this. Yeah, lots of good stuff. We should be good on Steam here. I think generally this system works very nicely. Yeah, we are getting some power out of it. We are getting diesel out of it now, slowly but surely, I hope at least. Let's speed it up. And what I wanted to do today is probably setting up steel. Like, it's slowly getting necessary also for maintenance and stuff, for the mechanical parts. We really want to use steel to save some iron. And also I think, soon have to worry about tree farming. So I'm thinking about actually just setting up like one irrigated farm for saplings and then have like a little farming area here for trees. And I think the steel plant would go nicely here, or even here. I think that would even work better. So then we can have the industry here, because I think this long belt with copper, like, it's not bad, but I think future me wants his stuff more here. Or we are going to expand massively here, which we are already, but yeah. Also, talking about expanding, we have, or we should definitely start exploring more. Maybe we can deliver cargo. No, there's steel missing, but steel shouldn't be missing. We just can't. Okay, so yeah, we should probably repair this cargo ship. And then we also definitely want to expand here, go to battle here. Actually, let's just do that. For now, we should definitely win this, as our ship now has all the best parts we can have at the moment. We don't yet have a fuel tank and stuff. That's coming here. No, first ship bridge, then engine, and then fuel tank upgrade. But yeah, for now we should be able to expand a little more and maybe even find a second oil rig. That would be pretty amazing, even though I'm not sure I will be running it. But just so we have some more time until we have to turn to contracts. Also, some more settlements wouldn't be bad. Do we have an oil contract here? There's no contract on this one. We do have some here. I mean, we can always import corn and make diesel that way, but now that we have the setup to process oil, we should probably do it. There's some other good ones. No, there's actually not. I'm looking for slag sour water. That's actually also not here. Interesting. So yeah, we will definitely have to look into that at some point. We are low on rock. That's not really a problem, as we are having a lot of slag here. So that's not a problem. We are low on copper again. We are not low here though, so I think that's okay. Let's see how this battle is going. We should be pretty much fine. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Sulfur mine, interesting. No, I actually don't wanna start that. Wait, can we? Yeah, can we abandon this project? Let's also go see if there's some more stuff there. If we're out there anyway. I'm actually just. I think I want to remove this. We can just put it anywhere else, basically. For now, I will just put it here temporarily. Just move it out of the way. I don't think we'll need it again like that. And I think we want to set up a non-irrigated farm for sapling, or even an irrigated one. How is this reserve is going down? I definitely don't like that. I'm actually thinking about putting some or here, like we could definitely put some of those in here, like not a lot probably, but we could put some here, and then we should be able to connect them there. What was that? That should be connected, or isn't it? What are we low on? Oh, you can't Unity build that. That makes sense. And then we just do this. No, that doesn't make any sense. I just noticed that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, but I kind of... Well, maybe we really just have to expand here. Diesel is starting to fill back up, which is great. That's really what I want to see. This should also mean we should be good on all our mining stuff. We are actually not good on the rock transporting there. We are bringing the dirt out here. Let's actually connect them here and just remove this whole thing, so we can then actually put rock in here too. So yeah, this is done automatically, so we don't need any trucks coming in here, I think. So, and it will also help us expand land here. I'm actually thinking about telling him to not go further, but on the other hand, we should probably. Can you have multiple of those? You can't, right? Trading dock, you can't copy. Did we find something here? We didn't. Okay. Auto repair. Can we make this a little higher priority? I don't think we can. Let's also put a line, a temporary one, something like this, and then like to here. It's not that expensive, and it will again just, yeah, our trucks won't have to worry about it. There's also some scrap. That's actually something we could do. We could put scrap here and make, yeah, so they can import here, and maybe also here, like. And we'll just do this. So they can't import here. So trucks can bring the scrap there that we find. As soon as we will recycle, we will have to rebuild some stuff. But that's also the steel. So let's go deliver that. And then maybe, I'm not sure if the ship is gonna return, but if not, we can also explore that. I think that's a good idea. We are low on potatoes. Is this a temporary thing, or is it a not so temporary thing? I think it's a pretty temporary thing as I look on the productivity here. But I'm not sure. It seems full again now, so that's weird. You are struggling to reach destination. Where are you trying to go? You are trying to go here and you can't because of this pipe. Okay. That does make sense. Let's go over like this, in there. Let's delete you. Let's go like this. Oh, I don't wanna. I wanna do it like this. And then we'll have, no, wait. This one is priority in. Otherwise this won't work. something like this. We are actually going through quite a lot of coal just for power here. What's the priority on those? 6. And we did turn those down, right? To 1, yes. But they are not always able to work, of course. Especially as soon as those here are not using the diesel anymore. Ship delivered. Can you no? Oh, you don't have enough fuel already. Interesting. I'm actually thinking about we pause this one. Now we should have enough trucks again. So let's unpause this one and let's just think about how we want to do this. I would say we won't go up to here. We only will go up to here. And as soon as we finish that, we will start bringing all this area in a quite big mining operation down to this level to fill it then fill it back up with dirt. I think that's what we are gonna do. That's also really interesting. It's not taken from both sides the same, but it should not be. No, that shouldn't be a problem. Good. Yeah, that works. Let's also produce rubber again. Yeah, definitely. And let's delete those. We definitely don't need those anymore. Yeah, let's actually quick remove those. We won't need those anymore. And this will just help to bring some more materials to here. We can't go further than here, otherwise we are gonna block our shipyard. Could we build it somewhere else? Yes, we could. Good. Contracts. Did we? Why is that now coming up now? Interesting. Let's go explore out there. And let's... yeah, we do have some dirt stockpiled. We are also getting more dirt. We do have some parts again. We should actually maybe copy some more over, so we are not wasting dirt if we can. So now they should bring it in there again. That looks good. Now you can basically be unity boosted again, right? You only use 3 steel. You are producing... Well, yeah, you definitely could be unity boosted. It's probably gonna be a problem there, so I'm not gonna do it actually. So we can come back up on the parts too. Yeah, let's think about steel. Let's think about steel. That would definitely be... would definitely make sense. Let's think about this. We already did that, so we need it to make molten iron. So you will make molten iron. You will bring it out to a oxygen furnace, right? To make steel out of it, and we'll look into the ratios right now soon. But like, you will make molten steel, and then this has to be cooled. We also need an air separator for the oxygen, and we probably need some smokestacks and stuff. Now, question again: how big are we gonna build this? Yeah, so let's look into ratios. So for one of those, with 30, we need... So this is making 24. We need one of those. And this makes 12, which is then... So this is a 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, for one of those, this is making 36. So we can have 2 of those per one of those. So we can have 2 two oxygen furnaces per air separator. And we can have, again, wait, what are our current best belts? 200. 200 divided by 30. So this is like 6. So yeah, I think at the moment this would be our best setup we can do, and then with 3 of those. Now that needs a lot of people, but I think that's the... We also have to think about coal, so 6 times 12... 12 is a lot of coal we need. We can also feed it iron scrap, of course. Now we should also think about exhaust, so 6 times 24 plus again 6 times 4, so this would be two large pipes of exhaust going into probably one of the larger ones. And water is also another topic. How is this water reserve looking? I think this one is good. I'm still not sure about this one. This seems to be going down. So yeah, you know what I want to do? I will really just take a few of those for now, just to help it out a little bit. To do something like this, and then take small pipes and just bringing it in here should help the water supply a little bit. I think that would be smart. Are these like this? They seem very blue, even though they are not. Now, low supply of diesel still. And we are flaring ammonia, which is generally bad. It's generally not what we want to do. How is our air pollution? 6.8. Generally we would want to make ammonia into fertilizer, if I'm correct. Yes, we would want to make it into fertilizer with oxygen. Maybe even with the organic fertilizer, and we would have to think about how much nitrogen ammonia this could be making. Yeah, that's a topic for another time. Fertilizer and farm setup. Ship is fully repaired, so let's see where we can go here. And I think that does make sense. So let's think about recipes in here. So this one is this recipe. We can't really have something else there. We can't have anything else here. We can't have anything else here. So that would be our steel production. That would mean we would be making 6 and 12, so 72, right, steel. Which could make a lot of mechanical parts. But I think that's a good ratio, so we should be setting up something here. Now, again, we want to have a manifold. Let's actually make this tileable, just like we did with the plant for copper. This is also gonna produce slag again, which is also interesting. Let's move this here. So we will have U-shaped one of those, something like this, and we'll have one of those going like this. Nope. That's not the way I want this to go. I want this to go like this. And I will also... You also wrote me on the videos that I should use some lifts, but they are using electricity. I'm still not sure if it's actually worth it. It's 4 kilowatts. It's a lot of power for some quite small, I guess, thing otherwise. So let's bring this one up here like this, and then we'll take U-shaped connector. I'm not saying I'm never gonna use the lifts, but just for right now, it doesn't seem like what I should do. I don't know. It's just my brain is telling me it's not worth it yet. Let's think about this. So this has the same footprint, doesn't it? Oh, we do have oxygen and stuff there, so it will not be tileable directly anyway. So let's see, something like this could be made possible. So we'll have these basically going in here, and then this one is connected to and then we'll have a pipe, a big one I think, going into which direction? I think this one, something like this, and we'll have a small pipe connecting it there. So this 24 slag and the stuff there, and then we'll have oxygen coming in, we'll have exhaust going out. Now what do we say? 24 plus 24, so times 2, that's 288. We can't have this on the same pipe. So we will have a big pipe coming in here with the oxygen. And we'll have another big pipe going out here with the with the exhaust. Now what I'm thinking there, something like this, and I'm not sure, is the oxygen one 18 times 6 times 6 is 108, so that's possible with one big one. And does this need something else? No, it doesn't. So now it's just this one, which also needs water. So let's maybe make it tileable as much as possible. Oh, I just know this will be... No, this could be possible. So we'll do something like this. And we'll have another pipe coming in with water. And I don't know yet in which direction, but I think probably this one. And it will bring in 6 water. 6 times 6 is 36, so we can actually take this one down 1. And we'll connect it up like this. So this will bring in the water, and then we have to have U connected there. And that should be tileable as much as we want. 6 times 12 is 72, so this already needs a big belt, which is kinda unnecessary. I don't know yet where to connect it, so let's now think. So we could cut it off here, and we can cut it off. Right, so this one would make it tileable, and on this side we can actually make it tileable here. So let's also think about those belts here. So we'll have a coal belt going from here to here, and we'll have a to here, And then we'll have a belt coming from in here to here. That's gonna be the iron belt. Or the scrap belt. Now no place to dump. What do we have loaded? Yeah, that's Unity. Are we getting into stone territory here? Shouldn't be, right? Let's see. High supply of light oil. Interesting. So that means we need to get those going. Something like this. And they will start producing, right? Or what is the problem? Are you running on full? On full? Wait, you are making 60 light oil? And you are Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So it's close to enough, but not really enough. So those are... Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. And that's good way. And we are still low on diesel here. Which is still weird to me, still interesting to me. There's nothing coming in there. You are waiting to get rid of sour water. You are getting rid of trying to get rid of sulfur. Okay, maybe we actually have to bring this stuff up here. That's just gonna mean that we will not be able to drive around here anymore. That's a lot of slag, actually. I'm thinking about stockpiling it, actually, stockpiling the sulfur. But that kind of seems a little excessive too, so... But we definitely need to get rid of it somehow, otherwise we are gonna run out of diesel. Yeah. Operation here is going great, so let's get back to... Yeah, that's this one. Stone is good, everything seems good. We are stockpiling some more parts. Even the red ones, which is also good. Mixed cargo. So yeah, so now we are having a problem here. So let's take away this. That they actually did a good job, so we are gonna do this here. We're gonna free them. And we are actually, I think, gonna put them here again. And yeah, let them work on this part. So we'll have some working here, some working here. They will transition, and then we will start dumping all that stuff. That's also Unity U, so you can get to work a little faster again. No available place to dump. Yeah, that's just because you are full. That's gonna work out at some point. Okay, let's get back to where we were here. So we'll have the iron, we have the... This game is crazy. Like, there's no episode I can just work on the problem without pausing the game. Okay, but iron, coal, then this is exhaust, it's connected to there. We have the oxygen coming in, we have the exhaust going out, and we have the water coming in, and this should make steel. That means we should be able to copy this, and we should see a lot of green connection symbols. Actually, there should be one more, right? Shouldn't there be 3? Yes, there should be, because here there is some... We actually need this connector here. So let's take him and put him here. Now this should be tileable. Let's see. So we should see 2 at the top, 1 in the middle, and 3 on the bottom. And this is 2. And now we just take this whole thing, put it here, and another one. And this should be our steel. Now we probably want to integrate this one here in some way. I think I want to make this so we could eventually have, or could double the... No, actually we won't ever need to double this, but yeah, let's see. So I will put this like this. Then we have 2. So this is oxygen. So we have to connect oxygen up there. And this is not a nice way of connecting all that stuff. Let's bring them back 1 or 2. Let's see. So now we take the oxygen, we bring it... Let's bring the oxygen here. Let's bring it up here. And then let's try it. Why can't I get this to work? Yes, like this. And we take this one to like... Okay, we have to have a connector here. So now we should be able to connect them up like this. And from here, we should be able to connect it up there. So this is oxygen done. Now we need... is there something we can use nitrogen for? To make more ammonia, but with hydrogen, and we're not gonna use this recipe for a very long time if we ever gonna use it. You are exhaust. So now we have to think about how much exhaust this is. So this is 24%. So this is 48 times 6. So this is 300, and this is another plus 3 times 36. So this is 400. Now let's see what one of those can do. It can nitrogen and exhaust. So that should be possible. Can we vent all in the same tower? I mean, that would be pretty cool, in my opinion. Can we? This is starting to annoy me for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. So let's bring you here. Let's bring you here. Let's bring you here. And then we will bring you. You are exhaust 1. And you are exhaust 2. And then here we could remove this connector and connect it up like this, because this is the water one, and this should be everything connected, if I'm right. Let's also make sure that all this stuff is paused and set up correctly. So scrap before iron ore, no input output, and then we'll copy those over. Same here, paused this recipe. That seems like a good way of doing this. And this here also paused, and we'll put you like this, and you of course also paused. You are doing this recipe. You are doing exhaust and nitrogen. That seems like a good way of doing this. Actually, I think I'm gonna make this a blueprint. If you're interested in this blueprint, please write me a comment, and then I will think about doing that. It's just sometimes a little work to do. So if you don't Okay, recover ocean access. No, we are not gonna do this. We are gonna put you like this, and then we'll have trade. Isn't there where is the trading dock? Is unique and already exists. It soon doesn't exist anymore. Let's see. And now we should be able to build it here. Let's also make sure we can explore some more. Maybe we want to see what's going on here. Yes, we wanna. This is going good, and it's helping us to fill in here, which is also great. Now let's think about where to place this. Actually, I'm thinking about setting up a second mine. But on the other hand, it's kind of overkill, is it? Like, wait, don't we have... We could upgrade those belts, and we could get along with putting it like here. That would actually be a very nice place to do this. I will build it here. And then I will try to... We probably want a little storage here. One of those. Because it's... And we'll get rid of this one. And I want to have a storage here. Like this. So we can have this done. And then I will update this blueprint. Can you upgrade it? No, you can't. I'm not even sure if I saved it there. But this is a blueprint, so steel. Oh, I actually did, I think. Okay, never mind. So this is gonna be iron, and this is gonna be coal. You can also turn it around, that's not a problem. And then we want coal coming in here. Now we probably have to also upgrade this belt, which is expensive. But we will do it, and we will also get back some other materials. What I will also do is I will actually unpause. No, I will not yet. Wait, let me figure this out here. So we do have this manifold here, or whatever this is. You can't even call it that. It's horrible. Let's see. If we upgrade this one, which we can do, we can then get rid of this one, right? We can get rid of you, and we also need to upgrade you, of course. And then we should be able to put you in here, which is ugly. And we should also be able to... This is 200, right? And this is only 5. So we should also be able to put you in here. So we should be able to get rid of you. And we should also be able to get rid of you and you. And you. Oh, this is recyclables, right? Yeah. But we can fix that. And then we'll figure out how to do this. And we will make place for a balancer. U-shape balancer. And this will be our input priority. And we'll put a little storage for now in for recyclables, iron scrap. And we will put in this like this. And I think now this should be working, and we do have 2 free open ports for iron to get siphoned out into here. And I will actually unity build this part. And you are upgraded all the way or not all the way? Let's see. Yes, you are upgraded all the way. And then we'll put you all the way along here, probably up, and then try to maybe this is a point where we should use lifts, but it works like this, so why bother with lifts? And this is a messy area anyway, so yeah, doesn't make any sense. Now coal is going in here. This will absolutely take away all coal we have. Let's see if they will get enough in here. I don't think so. But also we are not yet using all of this. We should probably put a storage, a big storage in here. Oh no, we don't have storages with more than 2 ports yet, right? Yeah. Okay, and then I will build what is this costing? This is costing 850. We cannot afford that yet. But I could build like this part. And I could also build this part and this part, because that's the... Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the trash belt, which needs to go in here at some point. This is also a lot of slag. This is another 60 slag. So we will have to upgrade this belt. So let's upgrade this one here. And this one here. And this one here. Oh, no, wait, console. We only want to upgrade this part. Let's actually take you... No, let's take you along here. And something like to here for now. Let's rotate you, let's build you, let's upgrade you, let's upgrade you. And then we have to think about how to connect them up, but that shouldn't be a huge deal. Let's think about it this way, like here, here, here. Why is it instantly building those? Okay, and we can now bring you here, and at this point I'm gonna change over to those and do something like this. And why is this not doing what I wanna do? And this is not doing what I wanna do. And then I will bring you up here, and this will work beautifully. Let's actually build all those. We will stock up on all the other stuff, and now let's just... We do have some people actually, so let's run one of you to get some oxygen. And we should see the nitrogen getting flood out there. We should also see the pipes coloring. Oh, and we need water. How much water do we need? An average of 36, right? 6 times 6. And you have an average of 3.5. And I think it's decreasing. Probably. Also, let's maybe notify if you are below like 50%. That would make sense to do. There's a lot of stuff here. Maybe we want to actually pin you to I won. I got something new there. I won this one. I won this one. Got something new here. Oh, actually, we discovered something there. Okay. Can I just click on this? Train stop. Oh, there's a lot of train stuff. And wheat seeds. Interesting. Well, what did we discover? Nothing really interesting yet. Besides the sulfur mine. I mean, not bad, but... And those are too far already. Those are also too far. We can go here. Yeah, I really hope for some good stuff here. Now you are full on output. And we should... Yeah, we should probably bring water in from here. Because this is basically full. So still, how are those tanks are getting filled up? Yeah. Wait, how? This needs 6, so we need 36 divided by 3.5. That would be like 10 or 11 or 12 of those. I just want to check how big this would be if I did it. So if we did 12, that would mean we would do something like this. I mean, it's not too bad for now. We can always change it to water or to a water line. It's not too bad. I don't know. It's quite a large space, of course, but I mean, I could try to squeeze it in here. Or really just here. I actually think I'm gonna do this. Just because it's very funny. And is it costing a lot of maintenance? Wait, let's see. It's costing 1 maintenance. We are good on maintenance. What is one of you costing? Oh. Okay, it requires 0.8 of... Oh no, it can... If it's running 100%, it's using 4. And we are using 12 now. Okay, so it would be worth it, but it doesn't need people. Maybe that's something positive. No, I'm gonna do it just because it's very funny. So we'll bring in a pipe. Wait, what are you? You can go, I think. You can go. And then we have a tank here, which will bring in the water. And you are water. And we'll have notifying if you are below 70%. And then we'll have you here. And we'll have a long pipe to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and to here. And it's stupid, but I think it works. And then we'll have a pipe going here, and maybe we can even get a little ramp. No, we can't. Then let's not build this way. Then let's go up 5, over, and down again. Then we'll do it this way. And we should have enough water to make steel. Let's see. Oh, another oil rig. That's great. Where is it? It's here. 240 of those parts. That's a lot. And we also have gotten the other vehicles, the large ones. We could start digging and building with those. Let's also get rid of this. We built this now. And how are you doing? You are getting into danger territory. There's a lot of stuff here. So let's discharge dirt. Copper scrap, we could actually feed our system back there. We should actually be feeding it, if I'm correct. Electronics, that's all stuff that eventually will gonna be used up. V1, that's good. We cannot explore those. We can still explore this one. Let's see. And let's maybe... So wait, this is 6 times 12, so we can have some steel. Let's put some steel storage here. Actually, I think I want to do this here. And this is all gonna be steel eventually, but for now we are just doing steel here and steel here. And we are gonna build those. And we are gonna bring this one all the way to like here. And then we'll have a normal one to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, and to here. And we'll also you need to build this one. Let's see, how much would it cost? Oh, we are out of white construction parts. The level 1. Oh, we are out of trees. Okay, so that's definitely a problem. I mean, temporarily we can do it this way. Oh, that's actually lucky that we still got those going. Yeah, we are out of trees. This means you need to go. And we will have... Actually, we'll put a farm here. That's here. We'll put a irrigated farm here, actually. No, we'll just put a normal one. Which is then something like here. So we could put 2 more rain harvesters there. You are not able to being built. Let's destroy you because that works. Let's get rid of some parts here to actually build them up here. You definitely want to do saplings, which are then going into... I think this area is gonna be... wait, how did that go? Tree here. So forestry control tower is gonna go here. We will have... Okay, yeah, we'll have to build you. We'll assign 2 of you here. And we want... I'm not sure which one we want. Actually, I think what I want to do is I want to have 2 storages here. Or no, we want to have multiple storages here. We want to have 1 they take out. We want to have 1 they put in. And we want to have 1 small one here. And then we want to have a flat balancer here, which takes those that are brought in and those, and they have priority, which means we can see where are our saplings there. And then they can bring it in here. They cannot bring it here, but they can take it out here. And we also want to bring you over to here. Want to build you. We do not have enough of those parts. Yeah, now it gets problematic. Let's also destroy, or at least pause you. Let's pause you. And let's trade some wood temporarily. Is there a way we can trade wood? Yes, there is, for some rubber. Where is our somewhere we do have still have some trees. Okay, ship in a battle, we won, easy. Radar system. What is that? What is the radar system? Oh, that's something we have to... Okay, that's probably something we have to also research. What is the problem here? Why is research so slow? Missing input products because we don't have electronics, and we don't have electronics because you are paused. Yeah, that's stupid. Now this should work again. Low supply of rubber, that's okay. And there's no edit area. And we will put it here. Somewhere here. Let's actually bring it a little further like this. And then edit designation. And we'll just make this whole area some tree planting area. And we should have... Don't we have any of those parts anymore? That's crazy. That's definitely crazy. But they are getting the wood now. So we should be able to build this one. Urgent. And actually what I want to do is I probably want to get like 60% wood and some saplings. Or for now we just want to have only saplings. And as soon you notify me if you are less... No, you notify me for now when you're above 25%. That's what we are gonna do. And let's see, please ship parts here. We really need you, and we really need you. Good. And then you should soon, we should have 5 tree saplings. That's not a lot. 5 saplings is not a lot. But I want to have as much saplings as possible for now. No available place to dump products. Okay, that was a temporary thing. We are low on water here. That will resolve itself. A settlement. That's actually great. And we have some... What contracts have we here? Dirt to fuel gas. That's actually not a bad one. I think. And a lot for oil. So we can... Vehicle parts for crude oil, for example, or gold for crude oil. This one is definitely a crude oil heavy, or a fuel heavy one. Okay, but there's no people there, which is kind of sad. Can we explore any of this one? Not enough fuel. Okay, let's see. So water should resolve itself. This should resolve itself. How are our mines? They are still looking good. This one is also kind of a problem soon. Oh god. Okay, mining. So we are gonna do this, and we have to edit this area to be a little larger, like this. There are our ships. We are good on diesel, which is making me very happy. Let's also see. Yeah, there is some stored product, but we are getting lower on this one, which tells me we are using more than 60 crude oil. Which isn't ideal, to be honest, but... Can we make you faster? Well, we could provide you with water, can we? Right. But we don't have any trees. Let's also, please... Can we remove this debris? Is there stuff getting brought in? Are there any trees already in the ground? Not yet, right? Oh, we don't have any tree planters. That's stupid. Okay, that's the problem then, because we do have 39 saplings in there. Ocean access is being blocked. That's the problem now. So let's move you. Can we move you so close to the ship, to the dock? Nope, we can't. Okay, so do something like this, and we will wait, let's try to really empty all that stuff out. Copper is also something we should be able to. Nope, we are not able to remove it. Yeah, but now this one went too far. And we don't have any parts because we don't have any... Oh god. More problems, more problems. There we go. That at least eats all our sulfur. Can we get rid of potatoes? Potatoes we could get rid of, can't we? Yeah, let's tell you so you can be taken out. That's only 4 limestone. That's only 50 rock. Why is there rubber in here now? I don't want to discard all this rubber. This. But let's. Oh, this still has a ship assigned. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and sit it out. Low supply of rubber. That's because we just traded, and they are now planting. And we definitely want to have you full. Or yeah, let's just see how that goes. Yeah, that wasn't smart. That definitely wasn't smart. Are you cutting those small ones down now? Stop. Wait. How does that work exactly? Are they? Well, I will have to wait. Now we are low here again, but there's a lot coming. Low supply of concrete slabs because of what? This seems to be running pretty constantly. I don't see any problem there. Yeah, we are just out of that stuff. That's fine. We can unload crew. Or should we not do that? I don't know if we should do that. Recover. No, we don't want to recover that stuff. I'm actually gonna get rid of this just so... Oh, actually that doesn't make any sense. And I also now know why this was empty. It's because everything gets used here. I'm gonna apply the stuff here. That kind of doesn't work. Okay. So yes, so that seems to be working, but we really have to make sure that we maybe are not going further right now. Because yeah, that could become a problem. We are still flaring that stuff off. Concrete slab, that's fine. Okay, and we are starting to plant trees, but they will take a while to grow. That's 0.1 wood per tree per 60. Which means if we do this, 12 years to 20 wood per tree. Okay. No, for now I want saplings out of it. Okay. Okay, now we have a lot of stuff to make sure. Okay, so potatoes, but it seems like that's just... Waiting for water or rain? Oh, you are not connected to those here. Why though? So why don't we connect you up here and then get rid of you and build you, and also flip your direction, of course. Get rid of you and then connect you up to here. And let's upgrade you and you, because I'm not sure how much water we're talking about. Let's also upgrade you and you, because we can. And this will even give us back some materials we can use here. Yeah, I sadly cannot cannot remove this one. What I could do is I could get rid of you. That would give us back some materials. We could also get rid of this whole thing. This pipe is not connected anywhere. And we definitely want it to be connected. So let's at least connect it to here or something like this. That seems like a good idea. Let's also delete you to get some parts back. That's 180 parts back to get to here. And if we would upgrade those, we'd get 80 back each. And which would then mean, if we do this, which we can now do, almost can do, we get back some more parts. Low supply of potato, that's not possible. Do we have so many people? Wait, can we? We have food consumption increased. We could get rid of this one. Yeah, we can do this one. And that works. Okay, now we could actually think about upgrading our vehicles, can't we? Wait, what is this one for? Wait, where is it? This one. It's probably the bigger one. And we also have research parts, but I think it doesn't really make sense to work on that right now. But no, we definitely want to see that. Don't want to see that window. Burn light oil in flare. Why? I don't want to flare that stuff off. But yeah, maybe let's do it for the dump sour water. I also don't want to dump sour water. Definitely not. So this is light oil. So let's take a small pipe. Bring it from here to here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Bring it from here. So that's the last thing we're gonna do today. Let's see if we can unity build. No, we can't, because we're at basically 0. And we also need to burn heavy oil. That's also something I don't really like. I think we need to trade some more wood. At least that's gonna mean we will produce some more of that stuff. We need to dump sour water. Do we even have... Yeah, we do have a dump here. So let's connect you to the sour water pipeline, which is here. And we'll also build you, and we'll make you dump sour water if that's needed. Yeah, that works. We'll definitely have to figure out this harbor area. Maybe even in the next episode. Yeah, definitely. And I think next one we are gonna try to actually build some large trucks and to just get rid of some mountains and stuff and make this a larger area so we can then build. But just to close this whole topic here, let's actually produce some steel in large amounts. This one is making molten iron, which is then getting brought in here, made to molten steel, which is then being cooled to steel, and we should see that steel flowing out. And I think that's it. So if you liked this video, please show me with the button below. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subs, which is amazing. And yeah, then we are gonna see each other next time. I wish you a very nice day. Bye.